2-2 pitch to Weatherly. Swings and misses. He's behind that one. Another strikeout for Sorokowski. That's number 5.
Fans of the Charlottesville Tom Sox might recognize Justin Sorokowski's name. It was on the roster last year on the team that won the 2017 VBL championship. In fact, he was one of the pitchers that pitched a must-win Game 2 that led the Tom Sox to hoist the trophy. We talked with Justin a little bit and how his career with the Tom Sox has impacted his college journey, which has taken him from Virginia to Florida and then finally back to Virginia again. Alright, let's talk a little bit about your college career. You started out here in Virginia at Lee Davis High School in Mechanicsville. Then you ended up in Florida to spend a redshirt freshman year at Florida State before transferring to Tallahassee Community College and eventually just recently committing to VCU. Could you talk a little bit about that journey and how you ended up back in Virginia?
It was kind of a journey actually. I think out of high school I was kind of excited to go out of state, you know, because I've been in Virginia pretty much my whole life. And I think once I left Florida State and I was at Tallahassee this year, I think I realized that after being away for 2 years, you know, I kind of wanted my family to see me play, and I think that was a huge influence for me to come back into the state. So
you're actually heading out from the Tom Sox a little early this summer. What are you going to be doing after you leave the team?
Well, I'm gonna be shutting it down with pitching and stuff. I'm kind of just gonna be working out and kind of spending time with family. You know, I've been away, like I said, for 2 years. I don't get but so much time, so now that I'm home, I'm gonna definitely take advantage of that.
What made you decide on VCU?
VCU is, the coaches are awesome, and I love the program, and I played with guys on VCU for my whole life, and I think they got a good thing going there with the coaches, and I think they're heading in the right direction to make a run.
Cool. What are you majoring in there?
Accounting. I'll be accountant.
3-2 pitch. Called third strike. Great pitch there by Sorokowski over the outside corner, and the Tom Sox out of the inning with no runs given up.
So this isn't your first summer with the Tom Sox. You're actually one of the returnees to the roster. You played with them on the way to their 2017 championship. In fact, you pitched a must-win Game 2. Can you describe to me what that was like?
That was awesome. I think going into the first playoffs as the Tom Sox had ever made, it was just huge expectations. I think we were all really excited to give the fans something to watch, I guess, and pitching that must-win game was really fun. It kind of gave me a glimpse into hopefully what VCU is going to be like and being in pressurized games.
How would you compare this 28 team to the team we had last year?
I think they're very similar, actually. I think last year we had a lot of guys that knew each other to come in, so that the dynamic was already there. And I think it took a little bit longer at this team, but I think that guys have definitely come out of their shell, and I think that the dynamic's very similar. I think that all around we're a very good team and are almost as good as last year, I think, if not better.
Well, that's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
Is there anything that specifically that you'll be working on in your game in these last 2 weeks with the Tom Sox?
I kind of just want to get some feel for all my pitches. I think I've really developed this summer coming out with all 3 pitches really well. I kind of struggled a little bit in the spring to find all 3 in every outing, and I think that I've done a pretty good job with that so far this summer, and I think I want to fine-tune that in my last few outings here.
Do you think your last summer in Charlottesville influenced your process in finding the right college or anything?
I think it did, actually. I think that I had a good amount of exposure here, and Jeff Burton's got a lot of connections, and I was able to get some schools out here to see me, and I think that being here with some VCU guys last year, Steven and Michael Daly and Connor Gillespie, those guys really helped influence me a lot to see what kind of they go about their day playing baseball, and I think that the VCU way is a good one.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you pitching your last 2 weeks here.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm Julia Stumbaugh, and you're watching Tom Sox TV.